Manufactory. The word immediately evokes the image of a large plant or factory with huge workshops, machines, noise, and other attributes inherent in large industrial facilities. For the modern population of the Polish city of Lodz, the word evokes other associations for several years now. The author of the idea to do something instead of keeping a dying factory was its last director, Wieczysław Michalski. The factory, if I may say so, operated until 1997. The idea to change its function, for many at the time, seemed almost crazy. It seemed unthinkable to give new life to the project. At the time, the factory of Israel Poznan was a city in the city. In 1872, he built the first mechanical weaving mill, and in 25 years, the factory has created an empire that could function even if the rest of the building and communications of Lodz suddenly disappeared. At the factory, in addition to various workshops, weaving, spinning, bleaching, dyeing, processing, it has its own power plant, fire protection, railways. This set was the standard for large-scale textile industrialists of the time. The factory was the second largest object in its direction in the city. The decline of factory began immediately after the end of its construction in the early 20th century. His first role was played by the First World War, and then the Second, by the time the majority of shares were owned by Italian bank operating in the territory of Lodz.
Ponieważ Włosi byli razem z nazistami.
When the Second World War started, the Italians, as allies of Germany, handed over the ownership of the factory to German fascists. We should be grateful to them for this, because the Germans didn't destroy the plant. Instead, they used it for their needs and then continued to work on the factory. They produced bandages and cloth for parachutes, and so the law was passed after the end of the World War II, that all that belonged to the Germans during the Second World War transferred to the Polish state from now on, regardless of whose property it was before.
Spadochrony wojnę przegrali, a statut powojenny mówił, że to, co Niemcy przejęli na terenie naszego dawnego państwa polskiego, zostaje oddane naszemu państwu bez możliwości uzyskania odszkodowania.
Today, manufacture is 27 hectares, about 38 football stadiums, which is located in 13 historic buildings and newly built factory shopping center. Preserving the architectural appearance of the buildings, the interior of the Lodz is completely refocused. For example, in the bleaching plant, for the building is now a bowling alley and fitness club in the shop for textile processing, entertainment center and restaurant. The largest one is a great hotel. The most interesting area, manufactured in historical terms, is a factory museum, which is located in the finishing shop. This is the noisiest museum items, and they do not just rattle. If it was necessary, they could easily perform their direct functions. Out of deep respect, these textile iron monsters even have names. They are Stefan, Mitik, Dolores, and Zuta.
Na szczęście, jak się okazało, te maszyny, które tutaj mamy.
Fortunately, cars that were brought here were durable because they are produced in a completely different reality. We had a very long run. We have a lot of machines which operated for 120, 130 years. There are even some that has been operating for 144 years. From the beginning, they worked.
Fabryki, czyli 144 lata one mają. Cały czas pracują, ponieważ jest to zupełnie inna rzeczywistość. Manufaktura dostała wiele prestiżowych nagród z samego faktu, że
Manufacturing has received many awards for retaining the past but not giving up the past. Within this framework, a museum has been operating, but other than that, it is a modern center of culture and entertainment.
Zrezygnowała z tego wizerunku historycznego. Jest to miejsce tak bardzo popularne teraz.
Shopping and entertaining, and historical at the same time. For the residents of the city, the function factory buildings performs now doesn't matter. It is important that they have restored, the collapse was prevented, and preserved items showing the same character. In this case, the historical appearance of the city is not the only advantage. Manufacturing provided jobs for 3,500 of citizens.